Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to teach you 4 basic commands. Select, insert, update and delete. These are the basic building blocks of MySQL. So we are already on the MySQL Workbench and I have already explained how to install it, how to set up a connection. So you just click on this. Now it's not even asking password to me because I saved the password when I entered it last time and I saved it. Make sure you save it. Now in this interface, you can see all these are default databases. Okay, so let me try to create a table in one of the databases. So here you can see in this database, there are so many tables: city, country, country, land or employee. So now I'll create a table and I'll insert the data. Then we'll do all the amazing stuffs. So this is going to be the target for the day. Now let's start the work with the creating a table. So for that, create table is the command and table name can be anything. So I can make the table name as employee. Okay, make sure there is no other table with the same name. Now you have to define about the table. So you define the table this way. So let's say there is a ID and ID is a integer and it's a auto increment. Now what auto increment do? It will increase the ID from starting from 1 till the further numbers automatically. Okay. Also I will define this as a primary key. So this is an easy process which we do here. So number one variable was ID. Then I'm putting a name. The type of name I can keep as character and then I can give a length of, let's say, 100 because no name will be longer than 100 in an ideal case. Okay, then let's talk about position of the employee, whether that person is a manager or is an analyst, anything. Okay, now this position also I will define as varchar and the length will be maximum 100 because usually no designation will be longer than 100. Then the salary of the employee, so salary I can keep in decimal also. So I will write decimal here and I'll give the length and then up to, let's say, 2 decimal point. So this is sorted. Now I have to give an enter, close this. So your data is ready. Now this table will be created, but where you want to create this table? Let's say I want to create this table inside this database. So I'll write world dot. Now this table will be created once I execute this. But before that, let me insert some data. Okay. So this is about creating the table. Now let's insert the data. So for that, what is the command you use? Insert. And what you are inserting? So you are inserting into where? This table. So just copy this. I will copy this and then I'll give the sequencing of the column. Okay. Now ID is a auto increment table column. So I will give rest of the names like name, position, then salary. So this is how we define the columns. Now insert into this table which I have told also these columns. Now there is a value keyword you will give. After giving the value, the system will understand that now Rajat is going to give us the value for all these columns and ID is a auto increment. So we don't need to give the value. So let's say I give the name Rajat. First value is Rajat. Then designation is, let's say, senior AVP, which I am. Okay. Now then the salary, let's say, is 30,000. It's in dollars. Okay. .00. This is one value. Again comma. Now let's enter one more value. Let's say the employee is Suresh. He is a analyst. His salary is 5,020 paisa. So these are the values. Now simply when you are closing any value, so you have to give a semicolon. Now semicolon basically defines here also that this query is completed. Here also it's defining that this query is completed. Okay. Now let's do some of the operations, and make sure guys, once you create this table, okay, after that you should not be creating table again and again. So this to command will be only executed once. Simple. Since I want to perform some update and delete, so let me insert one or maybe two more rows. Let me do it. Otherwise, filtration will not be so much fun. So let's say one person name is Tom. He's a HR. His salary is, let's say, 15,000. Then one more person. Let's pick up one more foreigner. So the name is Wayne. He's a manager. His salary is 5,500. So you can see Rajat is the most senior guy. Okay. Okay. That's just for fun. Now let's move forward. And I do, let's say, a select. So I want to do a select. Okay, before moving away, let's make sure that we are putting comma after every line. Now simply select, then star for selecting all the values from. Just make sure you copy this whole name with the reference. I will put it there, semicolon. Now when I'll run this code, so you will see the output. Let's run this. So all of you can see this table is created, but here when I right click on the tables and refresh table, also this table is created here. I know this font is a bit small, but guys, I think this SQL Workbench is having some issue, and I'm not able to zoom it out so well, but you can see it, I hope. Now you can see that the table is created. Okay. So this whole piece of code also you will get in the description box. This code I will paste the link in the GitHub, and you will be able to download it from the description box. So that's what I meant. Now let's say comment out. So I am commenting, and you can do it using this, because table is already created. Select also we have done. Now let's do some update option. So let's say I do update. So it will be in capital letters. Update what? This table. This is a table I want to update, and you can see in front of you all these values are there. Okay. So now what I want to update. Now let's say I want to set the salary. So now I have to write salary equal to. Now let's say I want to update the salary for any person. Let's say where name is Tom. So it's 1,500 at the moment, 15,000. So let's make it to maybe 70 dot decimal values. This is cool. Now just give the filter. Update in this table, set this value to this, where now you have to give any value, where name, it should be in small letters, name equal to, and you will give the value Tom. So that's all. This query is ready. Now if you see, only these three lines will run. So now let me just run this, and you can run the code by clicking on this flash button. It's very easy. So it's saying that you are using safe update. So error debugging is very important. Okay. It's saying that you are using safe update mode. You try to update table without a where that has a key value. Now, one thing you notice, what is a key value here? The key value was the ID. So I need to use ID for any update. Okay. That's how this MySQL works. So this was for your learning, guys. I knew this concept that if I put a ID here, it will do very quickly. Now, how you get to know the ID? Okay. You saw the ID. It starts from 1. So what will be the ID of Tom? It will be 3. Now just run this. So you successfully, you can see that there is no error now. Now when I run this command, let me select this, put it afterwards here. Now only select will run. So now let me select. You can see the salary is updated for Tom. It's 70,000 now. That's how the update will work. Make sure that you are using the primary key only for any of the changes. Okay. So that was all. Now let's move on to some delete part. Okay. So for that, just write delete keyword. From where? From this table. Make sure you give the database. Delete from this table. Now, how to delete, on what basis? So I have to give a where condition again. Where again I will give ID. So you understand, right? Now we have to use this logic. Let's say I delete this line only, where ID equal to 3. So I just paste it here. Let's check. So everything else is commented. Now only delete from world.employee where ID equal to 3. So I will just run this. This has run successfully. You can see there is no error. Now when I run the select clause, see, select is always useful because select is something which shows you the data. Now when I will run this piece of code, so you can see the Tom has been deleted from this. Okay. So on that note, guys, I hope you loved today's session. It was a very basic session for all of you to understand that how insert, update, delete, create table, all these things works. Okay. These are very important concept, and where is something where you would be using everywhere, as the name also says. Okay. On that note, I would like to conclude this video, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please put your comment in the comment section if you like my effort, so that also motivates me to make some more amazing content. On that note, I will take a leave from all of you. I'll see you in the next video. All the best, guys.